Royals bullying claims. This, my friends, are a desperate attempt to undermine Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's triumphs and success, because the royals, all of a sudden, they're regurgitating these stale bullying claims that, oh, Samantha Cohen came on. She was one of the instigators of these claims against Meghan, and it's a lie, because when they did when Buckingham Palace has a right to be hiding, because guess what? Meghan was the one that was being bullied. It was not the other way around. And they need to come clean. And Meghan has wrote several letters and emails, and I'm going to play you guys several times because people love to have short-term memories, but we need to go back to what was being said. Meghan at the time said it was a calculated smear campaign, and ladies and gentlemen, it was, because some of the things that they were doing to Meghan, they were calling her, styling her Meghan, Duchess difficult, which is why when William came to Harry and was trying to blame Meghan for everything, and Harry said, but William, these are just talking points of the British media. Remember, Harry said they had brought in a lot of people from the Tory government, and now they're coming up regurgitating just because they see Meghan is trying to be successful with her jam, with her business endeavors, with all of her investment, all of her divestment, everything that she's doing great, and Buckingham Palace is scared as hell. And that is why they're coming up now regurgitating. Samantha, you need to go and sit yourself down, because furthermore, you have been there. You are Jessica Knauf, and that other one, Chris, whatever, the one that they nearly take away security from Harry for. You guys were vipers. You guys were doing a lot of things behind Meghan's back, and that is why you can't come out. Because Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, if you had dirt on Meghan, oh my God, it would be flown in the open, because you don't care what you do to Harry and Meghan. You're trying to make them fail, and you have not been successful. These 8 years you have not been successful, and that's why you're mad, because Harry and Meghan are thriving, they're living their best life, they're doing well, and you don't like it. So this is just a desperate attempt to undermine them just because of their success, because they never came back and begged you. They never came back and said they're desperate for your help. They are living better than when they were in the royal family.
In a new snippet released overnight, Meghan Markle accusing royal officials of perpetuating falsehoods.
How do you feel about the palace hearing you speak your truth today?
I don't know how they could expect that after all of this time, we would still just be silent if there is an active role that the firm is playing in perpetuating falsehoods about us. And if that comes with risk of losing things, I mean, there's a lot that's been lost already.
Buckingham Palace ordering an inquiry into allegations Meghan bullied staff while she was a working royal at Kensington Palace. Harry and Meghan will not be asked to take part in the probe. We are clearly very concerned, the palace statement says. Members of staff will be invited to participate to see if lessons can be learned. Harry and Meghan's team say the allegations are a calculated smear. A report in the London Times newspaper quoted a 2018 email by senior aide Jason Knopf, not seen by NBC News, said to claim royal aides were driven out, saying the Duchess seems intent on always having someone in her sights. The Duke and Duchess have married less than 6 months earlier, but behind the scenes, life was not easy, and it was beginning to show. During their successful Pacific tour in October 2018, a tense moment, pregnant Meghan rushed away from a crowd, and a fashion snafu, a label left on a dress. And from late 2018 to January 2020, according to multiple reports at the time, a string of royal courtiers left the Sussex team, including communications secretaries, a personal assistant, and a private secretary. But some reports later claimed staff had unpleasant nicknames for Meghan, including Meghan and Duchess Difficult. Now, the royal family preparing for Harry and Meghan's latest interview with Oprah Winfrey.
It has been unbelievably tough for the two of us, but at least we had each other.
Oprah this morning promising a wide-ranging interview covering everything from stepping into life as a royal, marriage and motherhood. But perhaps most importantly, how Meghan is handling life under intense public pressure. Than a week after claims of bullying against the Duchess of Sussex, this morning, Buckingham Palace preparing to bring in outside investigators. It threatens to further sour relations with Harry and Meghan, whose team has called the bullying allegations a calculated smear campaign. And this was a close friend of the Sussexes on British network ITV last week.
I can say she's not a bully. I also know why someone had to leave, and it was for gross misconduct. And the truth will come out. There's plenty of emails and texts about that.
But in their interview with Oprah Winfrey, Harry and Meghan said Palace Live had left her struggling with her mental health.
I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
So when they're going to come and regurgitate this tale story, you know, this is really ridiculous. And Buckingham Palace, you're so weak. You're so weak. You let one woman be able to show your weakness and show how frail. You're frail, you're fragile. Because what you're doing is despicable. And you need to stop it. Because this is not right. So in a shocking turn of events, the royal family, and we know that the royal family is behind this smear campaign, has resorted to desperate diversion tactics, unleashing a barrage of bullying claims aimed at tarnishing the hard-earned success of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, because Meghan and Harry are doing so well and they hate what is happening. These baseless accusations reeks of a calculated effort to derail the couple's commendable efforts and smear their impeccable reputation. So from the whole thing, they have been trying to smear Harry and Meghan. They have been trying to bring them. They have been trying to, Valentine, Lowe and Tambor, you two are disgusting. You need to go away. Bring the evidence. What evidence do you have? Every time I hear them talk about evidence, there's no evidence. I don't hear what they say, right? It comes as no surprise that the royals, known for their relentless grip on power and tradition, would stoop to such lows in their relentless campaign against Meghan and Harry. Unable to stomach the couple's groundbreaking initiatives, and I showed you the other day, Meghan, since she left the royal family, has initiated 9 companies, 9 things she have done, and she have been successful at every single one of them. We talk about next week, highest views. We talk about spear, mash up record, break record. We talk about Ashwell Foundation. We talk about the lot of things they're doing with Uvalde mental health initiative. We're talking about travelers. We're talking about Invictus Game. The people, they are thriving outside of that cage that they were in, and they don't like it. The couple's groundbreaking initiatives and unwavering commitment to progressive change, the monarchy has resorted to underhanded tactics in a last-ditch attempt to maintain control and suppress dissent. Yes, because they don't like dissent. They don't like when you say this is wrong. When you listen to Meghan said she does not know how the palace expected them to be silent after all these years of relentless attack, relentless accusation in the media. How can the media, the palace expected them that they were to be just shut up, no conversation, then nothing was supposed to be said, right? I don't see how that was possible. But let's not be fooled by this transparent ploy. All of a sudden, they're talking about bullying. Charles bully his people. William bully his people that they work with. Everything they try to project on Meghan, right? Every single thing that they do. You hear about Andrew don't know to deal with his staff, but yet still is Meghan. They want to create this big thing about like Meghan is this monster. And everybody that has known Meghan and worked with Meghan said that's not true. That is not the Meghan I know, right? Meghan is a decent person. Nobody has anything bad to say. When she was working on Sue, not one bad thing was said about her. But all of a sudden, the palace has so many things to say about her because they send out their lackeys, Tom Boyer and Valentine Lowe, to come and give damning report on her when nothing goes like that. The timing of these allegations and re-allegations, because this is boring, it is stale. What are they going to do? What are they going to do to Meghan? They are trying to sink the woman, and they realize that what she said, what didn't you do to bury me? But you forgot that I am a seed. She will always flourish, always, and that is what is killing them. The timing of these allegations conveniently surfacing as Meghan and Harry continue to make waves with their inspiring endeavors reeks of a coordinated effort to discredit and dismantle their success. Instead of celebrating the couple's resilience and dedication to making a difference, because when I talk about resilience, that's Meghan. The royals have chosen to launch a smear campaign aimed at undermining their achievements. It is clear that the monarchy fear the unstoppable force that Meghan and Harry represent, a force of inclusivity, compassion, and progress that stands in stark contrast to their outdated values and practices of the royal family. By resorting to bullying claims, the royals are not only attempting to tarnish Meghan and Harry's reputation, but also to suppress any dissent within their ranks. But the truth will prevail. The truth will prevail. Meghan and Harry have weathered far greater storms and emerged stronger than ever before. Their unwavering commitment to authenticity and social justice will continue to inspire millions around the world, regardless of the royal family's feeble attempts to derail their success. And when I tell you now, the truth will prevail, because guess what? The royal family is going to continue until Meghan have to release her thing to them, where they were calling her, where they were the one that was bullying Meghan. She nearly unalived herself, right? Just because they were styling her up, treating her with disrespect, right? Jason Connor, that same one, went and give evidence. William tell him to go and give evidence against Meghan, his sister-in-law. They were a set of vipers behind closed doors. They were not supportive. And when Meghan said they did not support her, they're calling her Meghan, calling her, but she liked anything in her path. No, that is wrong. That is wrong. You didn't want to respect Harry's wife, and that's why you did what you did. Their unwavering commitment to authenticity and social justice will definitely inspire, regardless of what the royal family is trying to accomplish here. They will not accomplish it. In the face of adversity, Meghan and Harry remain unyielding in their pursuit of a better world. And as the royals resort to desperate tactics in their futile attempt to stop them, they only succeed in exposing the depths of their own insecurity and irrelevance. And you can tell me a mighty institution like the royal family is going after the Meghan Markle. That tells you that the institution is so insignificant, they're insecure, they're irrelevant. They are a relic of the past. No one wants them around. And that is why they can only deal with a soap opera-like institution. They are not fit for purpose. They are one of the worst set of institutions, because if Charles, who is Harry's father, is allowing this to continue to perpetuate within the public and don't put a stop to it, then shame on him. Shame on him. He's a disgrace. And it needs to stop. So let me tell you, whatever they are trying, it will backfire. It's going to backfire on them, because this is not right. They know that Meghan did not bully anybody. Bully who? Meghan was the one who was bullied. They were chatting behind her back. They were leaking like water, leaking to the press. They were doing a lot of ill will towards this woman, and God gave her the strength to get up and say, leave, Meghan, leave before something bad happened to you. You leave, my dear. But no, they didn't want that. They want Meghan to stay under their wing and treat her like maybe Margaret, treat her like any one of those lower people within the institution. They don't have any respect for people's life and people's livelihood. Let the royal family go away because they are not fit for purpose. They need to revamp, they need to modernize, and that is why they did not want this woman who brought so much to the table to modernize them, to be a force of good. They did not want her, so they tried to break her and break her spirit. But thank God, her husband Harry said, enough is enough. We are out of here. So guys, this is what I bring you. And there are several things I'm going to bring to you that people are saying at the time. We have not forgotten. We will remember. Bye guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bye.